home time. 2 then. Typically going home. It's absolutely glorious this morning. It was a drive up to Tampa. It's been a great staying here. I've enjoyed it. Just going to show you outside. Look at it. What a beautiful resort. I really enjoyed staying here. Quiet, nice. We never did do wildlife walk around the park, but you know. Look at the day, typical isn't it? We're going home today and it's absolutely glorious. Right, let's go and get these cases in car. Been a good car, hasn't it? I've enjoyed driving it. It's been a bit of a growler, yeah. We're going home. Long day of travelling now. We won't get home till tomorrow morning. I'm going to fly to Minneapolis first.
Terminal station. The next stop is the economy parking station. The doors are opening.
Remember to hold handrails firmly at all times.
Hey guys, welcome aboard.
Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened and carrying items stowed up to the cap that start off the seatbelt sign. Please be careful in opening overhead bins to avoid injury from items that may have shifted during flight, and please ensure you have all of your personal belongings before deplaning. As we reach our gate, we invite you to use the Flight Delta app for important baggage and connection information. You may receive an email asking you to share your feedback. We do value your feedback and use your responses to improve your future travel experiences. On behalf of this Atlanta-based crew, thank you for choosing Delta. We look forward to seeing you soon.
A few moments later.
Where are we, Neve? Where are we? We're at Minneapolis Airport. We're just waiting for our next flight. Neve's just bought, what have you bought, Neve? Auntie Anne's? An Auntie Anne's Coke.
It was
Was it a large?
large, and the total was.
So I'm just like to say, we don't really hang around bin. Well, we do in America, obviously in Florida.
So I got a large Coke from Auntie Anne, which was $5.10.
Right, that's alright, isn't it, I suppose? Yeah, we've just been walking around like, I can't believe this. There's an actual Prince shop, you know, Prince the singer. I'm like, I can't believe it. I'm just gonna roll around with the camera, see if I can find it. There's all other lot there, just buying drinks from the vending machine. Just gonna go around here. I mean, this airport, it's really, really nice. It's quite posh. She's coming.
Donut and a coffee.
Yeah. It's really, really nice. What's that? What are you? $5. Yeah. So, if you know Minnesota, it's not a beach destination. Out there, that explains Minnesota. I think we're just going to have a drink and a Dunkin' before we get on our next flight. I think what will happen is when we're on the flight, it's going to be 8 hours. We'll probably end up having have a tea on it, and then there's breakfast. I'm just wondering where's that Prince shop gone? Hey? Yeah, I'll just stop. Hang on a minute. Who's a Prince fan?
We're all Prince fans. We've seen Prince.
I can't, honestly, I'm not joking.
We didn't know there was a Prince shop.
I'm really sad because I really love Prince. I bought a sticker from the suitcase.
From the home of the purple one.
Yeah.
God,
Could have spent a few more hours in there. We were on a limit.
Yeah.
I was going to get a t-shirt to change my mind.
We've run out of dollars. I think we might have a few left.
They haven't got enough for t-shirts.
I'll give you some.
Yeah.
Good for passengers.
We're about to depart from Minneapolis and Minnesota. Been visited Purple One. That's the Prince shop. And it's very, very foggy here. We're another hour behind from where we left off as well. We're travelling through a different time. I just want to say about Delta, how good they are. Brilliant. Can't fault them. I'd say something, if you ever have to choose where you stop in America, it's my two. If you get a chance to stop at Minnesota, Minneapolis.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance to stop at Minneapolis airport, do you? It's brilliant.
Really
It's like the traffic centre.
Help be putting it on a corner now.
No, it's massive.
It's spotless.
There's loads.
We have
There's loads of shops. Stand up so you can see it both. There's loads of shops. There's loads of restaurants. There's loads of rooms. But it is great outside. See through those windows.
It is like England.
I know, we're just waiting to get on the plane. We've got to board us first because we're brilliant, so we can't fault ourselves. I'll do the best. No, the boarding is first because Neve has special assistance disabled, so but they've just come round to the last she's alright. The borders, yeah. So otherwise just go to the toilet, yeah. So yeah, so I can't wait, you know, I'm looking forward to getting home really. It's a long flight, but
Yeah, I think you're going to spend most of your time asleep, aren't you? Because you're about to drive.
I've got to drive when we get back.
Throw back to
Middle Earth.
Middle England.
There's the one.
You won't be on it. Not being on it, no.
Right, okay, I'm going to put the
Looking for
phone down.
passenger.
Right, I'm going to put the video down.
A few moments later.
Airbus A3. Are we ready?
Okay.
We're leaving Minneapolis.
Yeah, leaving America.
Are we sad? I'm sad. We're sad.
We are.
It's not good, is it? I've got to
Now we've been to so many different airports, we're like on a mission now. We need to do all America.
Yeah, I feel good to be actually.
I don't know how many we're going to get in the next 10 to 15 years because we're very old.
Yeah, we're going to make the most of it, travel as much as we can, try and do every state.
We're not going to be doing Florida
Not next
for the
year.
next vlog. I think we're going to do, what we're thinking, California.
California's next. That's what we're going to do next year. We're going to get that booked before Christmas, hopefully.
So it might be a road trip plus maybe Disneyland California.
Yeah, we're going to do Disneyland California and a bit of a, maybe do like Las Vegas, only for a day, like. We don't want to go do gambling around, we just want to go and see part of it, and we want to go and do, there's so much I want to do.
But we were just saying before, quite fancy going to Canada.
Yeah, quite fancy coming here where we've flown to be fair, and having this as a base, but when you look outside the weather today, it's like being back at home.
I'm the only one that bought a jacket.
No, I've got a jacket in my suitcase.
Yeah, but it's not that thick.
No.
But it's like English weather.
Yeah, it's about 10 degrees outside.
Those three will be cold in the car on the way home, and we'll be all toasted.
We've just left 30 degrees to 10. And then we've also gone back another hour in time, which is mad. Anyway.
So I think we've done 2 different time zones.
So the time where we're going is 10:26, and the time here, PM, and the time now here is 4:28.
Oh no, I was reading wrong one then.
So it's 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night.
Oh, it says when we get, yeah, because
So it's 10:30 at night in Britain now, and we land at 7 o'clock in the morning in Britain. So yeah, it's got to be a long old slog, but you know, hopefully, my ears have just popped.
We'll just have to see if we're on time or not.
There's quite a bit of leg room in this plane, but...
So if we're in the middle aisle,
yeah,
and we're
we've
on
got
the the 2 seats in the middle aisle, and you don't have a bar underneath the seat, so you can actually stretch your legs a bit. Look, there's no bar there, like you would on a normal seat.
It's alright, it's alright. The seats.
But we had these similar seats to this on the way going, didn't we? But I think we were further back.
Yeah, maybe a couple of rows extra further back, but they're comfy seats as well, aren't they?
And they're wide.
Yeah, they're quite wide. But I have sat next to a stranger. Sorry, I'm yawning, it's been a long day. I don't even know what time zone, what actual time it is to us, to be honest now.
We set off
if we were just still on holiday?
We got up at 7
I
Miami
think it'd be
time.
about 9:30 at night.
We got up at
We didn't realise that the clocks changed.
Yeah, so the clocks,
America.
yeah, the clocks went back in America last
So we were
night.
like getting really confused about what time to get up in the morning. We were supposed to get to the airport.
Yeah. And then we'd flown here.
And then I had a mad panic and I woke up, I think it was 6 o'clock, thinking that the alarm was going to go off. So I was already awake.
And then we've flown here and the clocks have gone back again here in Minneapolis. So yeah. But that airport, wow, it's amazing. I did take a bit of video on my phone and I think Donna's done a bit on the camera. But we'll put it in this vlog because this vlog will be probably...
I don't think I did much because we stopped and then we went and got some donuts.
Plus we were tired and we were rushing and we only had a 2-hour layover, but really we only had an hour in the airport, so, you know. Anyway.
So, yeah, but we didn't do security here because obviously we did it before because we were thinking, oh god, security, we've already got a 2-hour layover.
We both watched a film on the last flight.
Oh, we watched the same film, didn't we? Called The Bike Riders.
Yeah, it was good.
With Tom Hardy and Austin Butler.
Not what I expected at all, it was good, yeah, we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We had quite, it was quite bumpy.
I had to stop half an hour because my phones ran out of battery.
It was quite bumpy. They were good at drinks and stuff though on that last flight. I think we'll get some dinner. We'll get an evening meal on this one now.
An evening meal, and I don't know if we will. We should get a little breakfast snack in the morning because we're arriving at about 7:05, I think.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the drive home from Heathrow. So this time instead of parking at Heathrow, we rented a car from Buxton to Heathrow, and then I've rented a car again from Heathrow to Buxton. It cost me 130 quid each way. So.
And how much would it have been to park?
Or when a price, because we booked the holiday late. We paid, I think we paid 4,200 for the holiday, didn't we? Something like that. For 5 of us. 5. Anyway, when I booked because we booked it late, the parking was expensive. Anyway, it was like 400 quid to park the car for just over 10 days, 9 days.
Is it 8 days or 9 days?
It's 9 days in total.
Well, we've had a good week in Florida because obviously we don't count the travel days, do we?
And when we came this time last October, the weather wasn't as good. It was still good for most of the time we were here. But this time we've been here, the weather's been good every day. It's been in like 80s it's been 80 every day.
Well, the last 2 days of our holiday, it's been cloudy and it's been overcast.
It's still been 80 degrees though.
But they had some rain showers, but luckily we were on rides. I can't remember which ride did we go on and it rained.
Kong.
Was it Kong? And then another ride.
Yesterday, wasn't it? Sometime.
And we came out and the floor was absolutely soaked and I was like, oh my god, it's raining. But it hadn't rained for long and then the sun came out and then obviously it went dark.
Yeah, when the first few days we were here weren't that humid either. But it got humid the longer we've been here. So, and the Horror Nights was great because it was warm and we were all in t-shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you ever get a chance to come and do it, I know we have not videoed the Horror Nights because we're not allowed to.
So.
But you know, we've come twice now and we'll definitely come again at some point.
But we're not going to do it next year,
Well, not next year, no, we're going to give it a miss next year.
Because obviously we're doing a bigger audience.
Well, because it's expensive, isn't it? We've been here twice this year, we're not getting paid for it. The only reason we managed to come back was because we got compensation for Aer Lingus flights and plus because it was my 50th birthday. So it's been good. So yeah, so I'm going to turn the video off now. I might do a bit more video when we get a bit more food and stuff to show you what we've got on the Delta flight. So signing off for now. See you shortly.
You probably won't see until tomorrow.
No, you will.
2 hours.
Because I've got a habit of falling asleep when we take off.
spinach. So a nice combination.
What, a chickpea curry?
Oh, is that what it is?
I think it is, yeah. So I've got that.
Open your other boxes.
So I've got a little,
Yeah,
salad,
nice.
little salad there.
Refreshing.
And I think this is a bit of melon.
Yes, you can open it, guys.
Bit of melon. Oh no, it's got pineapple.
Oh.
Don't like that. I don't like that.
Yummy.
Hi guys! We're just filming like highlights of the trip. I know it's obviously a bit later than what we should have done because we forgot to end the vlog, the very last vlog. So this is going to be our bit of an ending, bit of highlights. You've done a bit of a haul, haven't you?
Yeah.
I think that might come on after this video. But we're just going to recap, highlight what we didn't like, what we did like on our holiday. So what do you want to start with?
So I've got two highlights. One of them was when we went to Kennedy Space Centre and watching the rocket launch, because that was good, weren't it?
Yeah, I mean, we found out about, well, we booked the holiday and then realised, I think 2 months before we were coming out to Florida, that there was going to be a rocket launch at NASA.
Yeah.
And we were like, brilliant, we'll watch that. But I didn't realise how good, and the atmosphere, and it was amazing. Honestly, if anybody is going to NASA and they realise there's a rocket launch going on at the same time, just stop and watch it. It's amazing. Honestly, I think I'm going to put that on my bucket list. I'm going to tick that off because I think all of us thought it was brilliant, didn't we? Everyone that came with us said the same thing. It was amazing, And we might never get to see anything like that again, or it might be the start of something where there's going to be a rocket launch every other month.
Yeah.
We just don't know, do we? But that's our highlight.
Yeah, and then another highlight was probably watching the Mega Movie Parade at Universal Studio, because we actually watched it twice, and then when we watched it again, there was more bits added to the parade. We were like, oh, that weren't there before.
Yeah, I think the first parade we watched, we didn't have Jaws and the Ghostbusters car, and then we just happened to be at Universal on the day, and then the parade was going, I think it was in the afternoon, weren't it?
Yeah, it was on our last day, actually.
And I think, was it when it was raining?
Yeah, it was raining, yeah.
There was a bit of rain, so we were just stood about, and then we came back out, watched it, and then I think it rained again. But then as we were watching it, we realised, oh, we didn't see these bits in the first parade.
I mean, it was really good to see the car Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that's something to watch as well. If you're going to Universal, wait for the parade and watch that first, because that's really good.
We did Halloween Horror Nights. That was good. In the houses.
We did. We did. I think there was. I don't know if there was 10 or 9 houses, but we didn't do 2 because it just got too late in the. Well, it weren't in the day. Was it night? Weren't
Yeah,
it?
it was late. We were getting tired. Our feet were killing.
So, but what we did. We did
Ghostbusters.
The Quiet Place. We did Eternal Bloodlines.
Yeah.
We did some. Was it some goblin thing?
Yeah,
that was strange.
And then the Deadly Museum.
Oh, some exhibit of deadly.
Yeah, that was what it was. Yeah.
Something like that. The only one we didn't watch was Insidious.
Yeah.
And
was it
Triplets of Terror? I've no idea what that was. We have seen vlogs of people who've watched that and they didn't think it was that great. So we might have got lucky there with that. We're not watching it, but the Halloween Horror Nights are brilliant. It's we'll warn you, it's quite scary.
But they
have scare zones as well, don't they? Where they walk through the streets and they're all dressed up. And I think it was torture, something to do with torture this time. And there was like medieval people dressed up, and then there was.
We saw Megan.
Yeah, Megan was there with the Blumhouse.
Yeah.
She was there. God, there was loads, weren't there? But it is worth, if you want to do something on Halloween, do the Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. It is really good. I mean, we've done it twice now, and I think we did say if we ever go again in October, we would do it again.
And then we saw the Death Eaters.
Yeah, we saw the Death Eaters at is it Diagon Alley?
Yeah.
They were there. We were going to watch it last year, but we just missed it by about 5 minutes, so we thought we'd go a bit earlier. And obviously there was a big crowd waiting, and that was really good. That's on the video as well, isn't it? So you've probably already seen that. Other highlights is, I think when we did Magic Kingdom, if you ever want to go to Magic Kingdom at night and ride the rides at night, if it's open late, do it, because you will get on all the rides, and it's a bit of a different experience in the dark, isn't it? It's like we went on the is it Thunder Mountain Railroad? That's amazing in the dark. Just go on it. It's brilliant. Honestly, it just magnifies, the ride when you're on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's just really good. Honestly, it's brilliant. I think I screamed all the way around.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
And then we watched the fireworks, which was Happily Ever After afterwards. That was good.
Yeah.
And then
Fantasmic's always good at Hollywood Studios. That's always good. What about like
food-wise? We went to Lazy Dog.
Yeah, we went. Yeah, we'd never been there before. We just happened to come across that. I think we'd been for breakfast at Kiki's, and we saw the Lazy Dog over the road. I think Mark, your dad did, didn't he? Mark. He saw it and he says, "Oh, I wonder what that is." Anyway, we went there for tea one night. That were nice. What did you have? Can you remember? I had a cheese toastie.
Yeah, you did. And I had a burger.
It was delicious. When you get to a point when you've been out all day at the theme parks and you go home, you get changed. Obviously, some people stay out all day. We went home, got changed, thought we'd go out for tea. And I just thought, I'll have cheese toast. But oh my God, it was amazing. It was really, really nice.
And then the 2 other girls had the corn dog, and they said that was nice. It does look nice. Another place we went to was Bahama Breeze.
Yeah, we go there quite a lot. I normally have the shrimp pasta, but we always have the crab dip. With 3 cheese and I think, is it 3 cheese and crab?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
And I always have the tacos, which is really nice.
Yeah. And then obviously we met a couple of our friends. They were in Florida at the same time. Well, they came, I think, a couple of days after us. We met them for tea. We went to City Works. That was quite nice.
That was
I think I had shrimp.
And I had a chicken burger again, and that was really nice.
Yeah, very good.
So, there's quite a lot of places that we've been eating there as well. Obviously, we did Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, that was the first. We did Cracker Barrel, but we had the breakfast in the Cracker Barrel this time. Instead of having tea, that was different, but that was mega busy. It was very loud. I just think we perhaps went probably at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Because we had to wait, didn't we, in a queue? Like, you wait outside, then they call your name, then we went back in, we were still queuing, waiting for people to finish. There were lots of American families in there having the breakfast and stuff. But it was nice. I mean, it's like we hadn't been to Cracker Barrel for a really long time. We only used to go for his tea, and then we stopped going for a while, and then we just thought, oh, should we go for breakfast? Let's try it for breakfast. And I was quite surprised. I think I had French toast, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Did you have eggs?
Like eggs. I think it was sausage or gammon, and then peaches. The peaches were really nice there.
Yeah. But no, we were quite impressed, weren't we?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you didn't like, wouldn't do again?
I don't know really, because I pretty much liked everything that we did, and there's nothing that I didn't like. I mean, the place where we stayed was really nice. It's very quiet in Davenport.
Bahama Bay Resort. That was lovely. I mean, we were in like a ground floor. They call them condos, but it's like an apartment, and we were on a ground floor one. So obviously we had another person on our trip. So she shared a room with me youngest. You had your own room, didn't you?
Yeah.
You had a double bed, and then we had a double bed in our room with an ensuite.
Yeah.
And it was honestly, it was really spacious. I think that could sleep 6, because obviously you had a double bed, didn't you? And then you had like a veranda bit at the back where you could sit with the chairs. But we don't normally do that because we're normally out all day anyway. We don't really use that much, do we? Unless we're coming back early and getting ready to go out for tea. But the surroundings of that and the lake, it's gorgeous.
We get to see an alligator.
We saw 2, didn't we?
Yeah.
But one of them you couldn't see it on the video, which was a shame, weren't it?
I mean,
what else did we do?
Downtown Diner. I mean, I liked it.
I really liked that.
We all liked it, but
you've had a bit of a tougher experience where every time we've been there, your food hasn't always come out
cold.
red hot.
But when I had Ashford egg, I had they gave me scrambled, and I was like, so I have to tell him again that I got the wrong order. So.
And mine always comes out last.
Yeah.
Actually, I think a lot of my wherever we go, I'm always last to eat, aren't I? So.
Yeah. But it's really good to go because the theming in there is amazing.
Yeah. Well, they dressed it up as the Haunted Mansion because it was Halloween. But you know, if you ever want to take a trip down Celebration, it's beautiful. And obviously you can walk around the lake, you can hire bikes, you can, there is a nature trail, but I'm not sure if was that open?
I think it was.
There was a bit of like a nature trail where you go through it's a bit like a jungly bit. But yeah, I mean, that trip, and obviously the weather was a lot better this time. When we went last October, it was a bit on the chilly side, and I didn't bring any jumpers except for the one I was travelling in. You didn't bring any jumpers, so you had to buy a jumper, didn't you?
Yeah.
But this time round, it was absolutely red hot. It was, honestly, see, I like it hot. It was absolutely beautiful, weren't it? So we couldn't fault the weather. And obviously you have your rain at about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
That always happens. But we didn't have a lot of rain, did we?
No.
Not at all. Like I say, we went to Florida for this time because it was obviously Mark's 50th. So that was why we came again, weren't it?
Yeah.
But, you know, I think if you want to come to Florida, you don't really want to have the humid heat in August, you know, come in October.
Well, we've got an upcoming trip this year in August, so we will be vlogging that because that's going to be a mega trip.
That's going to be a big trip.
Yeah.
It's going to be
all I'm going to say
a road trip, quite a few hotels.
Bit of Disney. That's all I'm going to say so far. So
this is going to be a first for us, isn't it? So,
yeah. So make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss that one out.
Yeah.
I think we're going to end it here now.
Yeah, and then you're going to put on a little clip of what we bought on this time. Well, normally we don't buy a lot of stuff because we just enjoy the moment while we're there, you know. But this time I think we decided we wanted a few mementos. The only thing I wish we'd done though, I think you said we wish we bought that candle.
Yeah, the ET candle.
There was a candle in the Hollywood, what's it called? Hollywood Tribute store.
Yeah, the tribute store.
In Universal Studios.
Yeah.
They had a
There's
candle.
a candle that smelled like the ET ride because that is my favourite smell and it's my favourite ride as well. So
when we got back, we were like, oh, I wish I bought that candle.
Yeah.
There. Because you smell it and it just takes you as if you're on the ride. So
yeah, I'll get it next
That's
time.
the only thing that you regret.
Yeah.
I don't think I regret not buying anything because I don't really buy a lot of stuff on holiday because I just, you know, we work all year and all I want to do is just go on holiday and have a good time. I'm not, if I see something that catches me eye and think, do you know, I'm going to take that, take it home, I will do. But this time, I weren't bothered with her. I did have a look at some stuff and thought, yeah, I'll buy it. And then I just thought, you know, we know we're going to come again. So
if you enjoyed this vlog series, make sure you like this video and don't forget to subscribe because we've got more content coming your way very soon.
Yeah.
And don't forget to leave a comment and we will see you very soon.
So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
So we went to Kennedy Space Centre on our trips and we bought these patches. So we got this one. So this was $7.99. And then we got this one that says NASA, which was also $7.99. Another thing that we bought in Florida was this Ghostbusters Universal Studios poster, which was $15. Then at the Hollywood Tribute store in Universal Studios, we got this, which was $13. Then another thing that I got from Universal Studios is this ET keyring. I think this might have been $6. I'm not too sure, but if I remember the price, I will put it on the screen somewhere now. So we've got this little dude.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and feel free to leave a comment. We will see you very soon with another vlog series coming your way. Bye guys! Do